Kebinatshipi makes history, Botswana's first men's 400-meter world champion in Tokyo. A night that changed everything. The roar that echoed through Tokyo's Olympic Stadium on Day 7 of the World Athletics Championships 2025 wasn't just the celebration of a gold medal. It was the birth of a legend. Botswana's Lungo Kebinatshipi, a name that until recently was unfamiliar to many outside Southern Africa, became an instant icon by storming to victory in the men's 400-meter final. With flawless form, icy composure, and unshakable determination, Kebinatshipi crossed the line first to etch his name in history as Botswana's first-ever men's 400-meter world champion. This was not just a win. It was a seismic shift for athletics in Botswana, a country of fewer than 3 million people that had long dreamed of sprinting glory. For decades, Botswana produced strong athletes, but always seemed to fall just short of global gold. Until now. Botswana's track legacy before Kebinatshipi. Botswana is no stranger to the athletic scene. In fact, the nation has quietly built a proud tradition in the one-lap race. Amantle Monsho blazed the trail, winning the women's 400-meter world title in 2011. She became a national hero and inspired countless youngsters to chase their dreams. Isaac Makwala, a 400m veteran, carried the nation's flag on the global stage, famously competing in both the 200m and 400m within hours at the 2017 Worlds after a food poisoning controversy. His resilience made headlines worldwide. The Botswana 4x400-meter relay teams consistently reached finals, occasionally bagging medals at major meets, showing the nation's depth in the event. But despite these close brushes with greatness, the men's individual world title remained elusive. For years, Botswana fans asked, who will finally bring home gold? The answer, Lungo Kebinatshipi. Kebinatshipi's journey, from local tracks to world stage. Lungo Kebinatshipi's rise was anything but easy. Growing up in Gaborone, he ran barefoot on dusty fields, chasing older boys, learning resilience from every stumble. His talent was undeniable. Coaches quickly noticed his smooth stride, his stamina, and his unique calmness under pressure. By his teenage years, Kebinatshipi had already broken national junior records. He studied old race tapes of Michael Johnson, Wade van Niekerk, and his compatriot Makwala, shaping his style into a perfect mix of rhythm and power. He faced hurdles off the track too, limited facilities, financial challenges, and the pressure of expectations. But Kebinatshipi carried one belief deep in his heart. One day, Botswana will hear its anthem played for the men's 400-meter, and I want to be the one to make it happen. The build-up to Tokyo 2025. Heading into the World Championships, the men's 400-meter field was stacked. Michael Norman, USA, the Olympic champion, was back in shape. Stephen Gardner, Bahamas, the veteran, looked strong after returning from injury. Kirani James, Grenada, always dangerous, remained a force. Rising stars from South Africa and Jamaica added even more intrigue. Kebinatshipi wasn't the favorite, but analysts whispered his name. He had run a personal best of 43.95 earlier in the season, elite territory. His semifinal in Tokyo was clinical, smooth, and efficient. Something about his composure signaled that he wasn't here just to participate. The atmosphere in Tokyo, tension and anticipation. On the night of the men's 400-meter final, Tokyo Stadium buzzed with tension. 8 men lined up, each with the weight of their nations on their shoulders. The camera zoomed in on Kebinatshipi in lane 5. His face was calm, eyes focused. No theatrics, no nerves. Just quiet determination. The announcer's voice thundered. In lane 5, representing Botswana, Lungo Kebinatshipi. The race, 400m of destiny. The silence before the gun was suffocating. Bang! Kebinatshipi exploded from the blocks with measured aggression. His stride was smooth, unhurried, yet deceptively fast. Down the back straight, Michael Norman surged. Gardner followed, but Kebinatshipi stayed controlled, his rhythm steady, his body upright. At 200m, the Bahamian looked strong. At 300m, Norman began to fade slightly. And then, Kebinatshipi made his move. Like a panther springing into action, he lifted his knees higher, arms pumping with precision, accelerating as others tightened. His form never broke. His eyes locked on the finish line. With 50m left, it became clear. Botswana was about to witness history. Kebinatshipi powered across the line in 43.87 seconds, a new national record, the fastest time of the year, and a mark that sent shockwaves through the athletics world. The moment of triumph. The scoreboard flashed. Gold, Lungo Kebinatshipi, BOT. 43.87. The stadium erupted into thunderous applause. Botswana fans screamed, cried, and hugged strangers. For a small nation, this was not just an athletic achievement, it was a national milestone. Kebinatshipi fell to his knees, fists pounding the track. Tears streamed down his face as he realized the enormity of what he had done. The medal ceremony was even more emotional. As Botswana's flag rose and the anthem played, Kebinatshipi placed his hand on his heart, singing every word with tears in his eyes. Millions back home gathered around TVs, radios, and phones, crying with pride. Reactions around the world. The athletics community lit up with praise. Wade van Niekerk, South Africa. Africa rises again. Kebinatshipi, welcome to the Brotherhood of Champions. You inspire us all. Amantle Mwancho. 10 years ago, I won for Botswana. Tonight, you made history again. Our nation is proud beyond words. World Athletics President Sebastian Coe. This is why sport matters. Moments like these transcend borders. Why this victory matters. Kebinatshipi's triumph was more than just a medal. It symbolized a nation's rise in athletics. Botswana is no longer the underdog. They are world champions. Inspiration for the next generation. Young boys and girls across Africa saw proof that greatness can come from anywhere. Global diversity in sprinting. The 400m has long been dominated by a few nations. Kebinatshipi's win expanded the map of champions. Analysts take, what made him unstoppable? Experts broke down Kebinatshipi's performance. Perfect distribution. He ran the first 200m conservatively, saving energy for the final surge. Relaxed form. Even in the last 50m, he looked calm, while rivals tightened. Fearless mindset. He didn't chase anyone. He ran his own race. One analyst put it best. Back home in Botswana, a nation celebrates. In Gaborone, Morne, Francistown, and every village, people poured into the streets. Cars honked, music blasted, and strangers embraced. The government declared a national holiday the following day, calling it Kebinatshipi Day. Schools held assemblies to honor him. Young athletes painted his name on their running shoes. Kebinatshipi's own words. In the press conference, still draped in his flag, Kebinatshipi spoke humbly. This gold is for Botswana. For every child running barefoot. For every coach who believed in me. For my family, who sacrificed everything. And for Africa, to show we can be the best in the world. When asked about the future, he smiled. This is only the beginning. The Olympics are next. And I want to keep the flag flying high. Legacy in the making. At just 22, Kebinatshipi's career is only beginning. But already, his Tokyo triumph guarantees him a place in athletics history. Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to hit the subscribe button, like and share. Till next time.